Hey, friend. Turning 80 has given me plenty of time to think about the little things that sneak up on you as you get older. One of the sneakiest, I tell you, is losing muscle. You might not see it right away, but it creeps in like that slow drip from a faucet, barely noticeable until your strength's running low, and suddenly you're wondering why your legs don't want to carry you like they used to. I remember when I was 60, I thought muscle was something only athletes worried about. "I'm just an old man," I said. "I don't need to bench press cars or anything." Boy, was I wrong. Muscle loss after 60 is a real danger, and if you ignore it, it can rob you of your independence, your energy, and even your dignity. But don't get all gloomy on me yet, because I'm going to tell you how I fought back and won. Let's start with what happens when those muscles start slipping away. It's called sarcopenia. I had to look it up myself because it sounds like a disease from a sci-fi movie. But it's really just a gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. Your body starts losing muscle at a rate of about 1% a year after 30. Yep, 30. But after 60, that loss speeds up if you don't do anything. I didn't notice it at first. One day I was fine. The next I found myself needing my hands to push off the chair just to stand up. That was a shock. Then climbing stairs? Forget about it. I huffed and puffed like a steam engine. My grandkids started teasing me about being slow Paul. Now, if you think losing muscle is just about looking flabby, think again. It's about safety. Weak muscles mean poor balance. Poor balance means falls. And falls, my friend, are no joke when you're over 70. I saw my buddy Joe break his hip last year. He was in the hospital for months, nearly lost him. That scared the heck out of me. Muscles do more than just make you look good in a t-shirt. They help you with everything. Getting out of bed, walking to the mailbox, carrying groceries, even hugging your loved ones tight. Think of your muscles as your body's engine. When that engine runs out of fuel or starts to break down, everything slows. Metabolism drops, energy crashes, and suddenly you're tired all the time. And the worst part? Weak muscles put you at risk for chronic diseases like diabetes, osteoporosis, and heart problems. Your muscles help regulate blood sugar and keep your bones strong. Let me tell you about the day I realized I had to do something. I wanted to impress my grandkids, show I still had it. So I decided to do a push-up. Well, let's just say the floor got real close to my face, faster than I expected. The kids burst out laughing, and I laughed too, mostly at my own expense. That moment was humbling, but also eye-opening. I knew then, if I wanted to keep up, I had to fight back. Here's the thing. Building muscle after 60 is totally possible. It's just different. You don't need to be a gym rat or lift heavy weights. It's about smart moves and consistency. I started small, walking, light stretching, and some simple resistance exercises. Things like chair squats, wall push-ups, and using resistance bands. Don't overdo it at first. Start slow and build up. Your muscles need to get used to the work, just like old tires warming up in winter. Your muscles need fuel, and protein is the best. I upped my intake with lean meats, beans, eggs, nuts, and dairy. I even learned to like cottage cheese. Who knew? If you're not eating enough protein, you're like a car running on empty. Vitamin D and calcium aren't just for kids. They help your muscles contract and your bones stay strong. I take my supplements daily. Feels like putting oil in the engine. I started doing yoga and Tai Chi. Sounds fancy, but it's really about learning to control your body and stay steady. No more wobbling like a newborn calf for me. Muscles need time to rebuild. I make sure to get plenty of sleep and don't push myself too hard. Now, I won't lie to you. Building muscle isn't just physical, it's mental. Some days my old bones ache and my joints protest louder than a cranky cat. It's tempting to just sit and let the days roll by. But then I think about what's at stake, my freedom, my pride, my joy. And that's a powerful motivator. Plus, I like to keep things fun. Sometimes I make up silly workout songs or imagine I'm a secret agent on a mission. Anything to keep me moving. Hey, if you're enjoying this little chat or finding it useful, do me a solid and hit that like button. Drop a comment about your own journey. I want to hear your stories. And subscribe so we can keep learning and laughing together. You won't regret it.
By 78, I was strong enough to carry my own groceries, walk the dog without panting, and yes, do push-ups without kissing the floor. That's the real victory, getting your independence back. And you know what? It's not just physical. Feeling strong gave me confidence. I smile more. I'm less afraid of the future. Did you know muscles burn more calories than fat, even when you're resting? That means building muscle helps keep your weight in check. Muscles also produce hormones that keep your brain sharp and your bones strong. Losing muscle isn't just about strength. It's about living a life full of choice. Imagine waking up and deciding what you want to do that day. Gardening, visiting friends, playing with grandkids, without worrying if your body can keep up. That's what I fight for every day. If I could go back in time, I'd tell my younger self to start moving earlier. Don't wait for a wake-up call like I did. Even simple daily walks or stretching can make a huge difference. And don't forget to laugh. Humor is one of the best medicines, even when the muscles ache. Now let me share a little secret. Staying motivated is half the battle. Some days I feel like my muscles are made of jelly and I want to throw in the towel. But then I remind myself of all the things I love doing. My garden, my dog, my grandkids' laughter, and I get up, however slow, and keep moving. I also found that mixing things up keeps it interesting. One day I'll do a gentle yoga routine, the next a little dance in the living room to some old classics. Movement doesn't have to be boring. And here's something else. Don't be shy about asking for help or guidance. I started working with a trainer who specializes in seniors. He taught me exercises tailored for my body and limitations. That made a huge difference because I wasn't risking injury and I felt more confident. Oh, and hydration. Don't forget to drink water. Our thirst senses get duller as we age, but muscles love water. Think of it as oiling the hinges of a creaky door. One more thing. Sleep is your secret weapon. When you rest well, your muscles rebuild faster and your energy comes back stronger. I make it a point to get at least 7 hours every night. Now, I bet you're wondering about supplements. Well, while it's best to get nutrients from food, sometimes we need a little extra help. I take a vitamin D supplement and a protein powder shake on busy days. But before starting any supplements, always check with your doctor. Safety first. Let me tell you a funny story. Last winter, I was so proud of my progress that I told my grandson I could shovel the driveway myself. Big mistake. I overdid it and paid for it with a sore back for days. It reminded me that even when you're strong, you have to listen to your body. So, my friend, don't rush. Celebrate every little victory, every extra step, every minute of exercise, every healthy meal. Those add up. And remember, you're not alone. There's a whole community of us fighting the same fight, cheering each other on. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button, leave a comment about your journey, and subscribe. Let's keep this conversation alive, sharing stories, tips, and laughs. Because at the end of the day, losing muscle after 60 is a challenge, but it doesn't define us. We define how we face it. And I choose to face it with strength, humor, and heart. So what do you say? Ready to take that first step with me? I'll be right here, cheering you on every step of the way.